What's up, guys? I want to show a few things off that I've gotten over the last, I don't know, month maybe, and maybe 3 weeks. Anyway, they had a Blockbuster going out of business, and big rumor going around was all the movies that they were going to sell were going to be 99 cents a piece. Well, that was not the truth. What the facts were is that the rentals are 99 cents a night. So basically, they did have a sale on things, so I didn't get too much. I got everything like, I think it was like an odd number, like 14% off. But what I want to show you before I get to the movies behind this is these are, I guess I'm going to call them movie cards, because if they have their DVDs all set out at Blockbuster on the shelf, and it sells out, people rented them all. This shows you what's supposed to be in this spot. So they had these like 5 for $1. And I want to do something with them. I'm not sure, but it's got some cool ones. Planet of the Apes, the Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I mean, who could pass that up? Clash of the Titans. Who could pass that up? See if I can get them straight for you. Piranha, the original. Then we get into the superhero stuff. Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Superman, Shazam. I was just tickled to death to get that one. Dark Knight. I was really happy to find this one, Batman the Red Hood, which I think may be the, one of the best straight to, DVD movies, that the cartoon that they did. Jonah Hex, which could possibly be the worst comic book adaptation they've ever done. V for Vendetta. Scott Pilgrim, the movie that I was surprised that I liked, because I am definitely not the target audience for this movie. I thought this was wonderful. Green Hornet, the movie that when I saw, I'm sitting there the whole time watching this movie going, it should not be this good. Super, a messed up movie. If you get a chance to rent this, sit back, make sure you don't have something better to watch, and just enjoy this. Kevin Bacon's in it. And the dude from The Office, who wears the glasses, has his hair parted down the middle, is real annoying. It was pretty wicked. Who else is in that? Yeah, Rain. His name's looks like it's Rainn Wilson. It has Ellen Page, Liv Tyler, Kevin Bacon, and Nathan Fillion. Messed up movie. Okay, so then these were, the newer movies were actually cheaper than the rentals that they were selling. The used movies. And with 14% off, I couldn't pass up my Jason and the Argonauts. Finally got it. Wolfman. And what's strange is I watched this. I know I enjoyed it, but I've had the black and white one on VHS for like over 20 years, and that movie is so ingrained in my mind, I can't remember that movie. And then this was just, I could not believe this. This is Supernatural, the anime series. I am not a huge anime fan by any means. To me, a good movie is a good movie. Okay? This is actually a TV show that they did in Japan, and this is dubbed over with American voices, and this thing is just sweet. I've watched the first disc. I think there's maybe 2 of them I didn't like. There's 22 episodes on 3 discs, and it ties in with, I think, the first 2 or 3 seasons. You can actually go in and out of there. Little inconsistencies here and there, but overall it's really well done. I mean, I was really happy. Okay, so on to the comics. I got a ghost sitting there on the door trying to open it, and now the ghost is playing piano. Alright, this is Marvel Zombies 2, the sequel by Robert Kirkman. I got this copy so I could do it with my Steranko cover of, Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. there. I think it was well done. I got Edge. In a previous video I found #1, Pearl Quarter. And this is a Gil Kane book that came out in the 90s, and I'm a Kane fan, and I love the design of this character, Edge. There's only 4 issues. So I knew that this antique shop had 2 other, issues of it. and where it's a mini series, I really passed it up a couple times because there's no number one. Well, I got the number one. I went back to the antique shop, got caught a break where work's been crazy, but I was able to get out of there one day. I go in there, and they just had 2 copies of number 2, so I thought I was mistaken. I take it up there to buy it, and the lady was like, "These have been here for years, and now we're selling them out, in 1 week." And I was just like, "Oh, really?" I, thought that was kind of weird. And then she said, "Well, I remember one guy saying that he saw a YouTube video with this on it." Could it be? Could they have seen my video? I don't know. Okay, Dakin Howlett, and oh, I'm so sorry, but the other person that referred this to me, I got Frankencastle a couple weeks ago. Only missing 3 issues, and this book, I've never had a comic like Frankencastle affect me the way it did. It's ridiculous. I can't believe it did this to the Punisher. There's a weird, well written story, but you sit there and you can't believe they've done this to the Punisher. I just can't put it into words how uncomfortable it makes me to read that book. Yet I'm drawn in. Rick Remender wrote the series, and if he got this thing pitched and approved, the man's a genius, or maybe whoever the editor was. I don't know how it came about, but anyway, Dakin Howlett saw that video and told me to get this. This is what is it called? Dark Reign, the list, and this is where the character Dakin Howlett pretty much chops up the Punisher and how it comes to be. Dakin Howlett got a little reputation there off the Punisher. I could not believe I was reading Sandman 45. I got this just to be sure, that in case I didn't have it, but I got a double now. Alright, here we go. Is that a glare? Batman Incorporated, number 3. I haven't read the series, but I found these pretty cheap. Number 3, number 4, number 6, number 7, and number 8. Now, I'm halfway through number 6, and I'm a Grant Morrison guy. I like what he writes, and I'm just not enjoying those. I think I'm missing something. I don't know. I'll finish them out. This is the Green Lantern Christmas special that came out. Lar Freeze, who has the, he's all about greed and stuff. This is set during Christmas, where it's all about giving. I mean, it was funny. I'm glad I paid what I paid for it, which, if I paid full price for it, I'd been mad. And you guys know how I got them super cheap. You know how it works. Alright, see if we can keep the glare off. I got the Dark Things crossover of Justice League and Justice Society, all written by Robinson. All the covers connect. That's why they all look alike. And say what you want about it. Robinson wrote Starman in the 90s. His shade is being critically acclaimed now. And the fact that he wrote these Justice League, they don't feel like Justice League stories. They feel like something completely different. And I got a feeling if this wasn't tagged as Justice League, there's just an odd feel to this book. And I dig it. Number 49 with the Teen Titans. I got 50 somewhere else, but I got 51. The Crime Syndicate story. 52. Return of the, dark Supergirl. Right in the middle of the Crime Syndicate. This was a one-shot. Starman and Congorilla. Gene Hawk cover. Okay, and this was the last part of the Crime Syndicate story, 53. And I think they really messed up not putting the Crime Syndicate on the covers more, because it actually was a solid story. Now, I got these trades on Amazon. 3 trades here, and I think I paid, seriously, I think I paid $1.60, $1.33, something like that for this. The rest of them were less than $3. And the only thing really wrong with them, this is Volume 2, Wake the Devil. The only thing wrong with them is that there's wear on the corner, and then that's it. Okay? There's some shelf wear on the spine. Okay? And that's it. Insides are perfect. Okay? So this is the way to buy trades, in my opinion. Okay? Everything's there. So I'm going to start getting my Hellboy collection back up. Yep, you saw a little preview. And I got Volume 6, and this one's in better shape than the other one. It's a little dog-eared. The wear's not too bad at all on this thing. Put it on the shelf, it's going to look perfect. The inside's better than the first one. And then this is World War Hulk. This is the book that almost brought me back to Marvel. I absolutely love this miniseries. Hulk coming back to Earth. He doesn't just come back to Earth on a spaceship. He comes back to Earth on the spaceship, and he's busting asteroids first thing, letting it know that, you know, setting the tone for what's to come. And he just kicks everybody's butt. And let me find it. Big 2-page spread. This is something I may definitely want to do a review on, because I mean, this is what it's all about. So Marvel started bringing me back in. I was reading the issues in the store, getting ready to just go ahead and buy them, and then it was over with, and they come out with the Hulk #1. They act like it's like they never really mention it, and they pick up with Red Hulk. It's like this never happened. I mean, what is wrong with them? Okay, these were a buck a piece. Now, this is Doom Patrol #50, another Grant Morrison book. I've already got the whole run of his Doom Patrol. But when I was collecting these in the mid-90s, trying to catch up and get them all, I mean, Grant Morrison had come and gone on Doom Patrol. I came on board late. I've kind of fought Grant Morrison and Neil Gaiman, these English guys coming over, because when I read Animal Man, I feel like, you know, they're just trying to get the next Alan Moore. I didn't appreciate him at first, you know. But this is number 51. Now, if anybody knows why what I'm about to say happened, it was odd. Doom Patrol 51, Animal Man 51, there's no crossover, they have nothing to do with each other. I think they were Vertigo print by now. Nope, not yet. This isn't Vertigo yet. But they were extremely hard to find, and for some reason, this issue cost more than anything else, except for the first Grant Morrison Doom Patrol book, which is like number 21, 30 issues ahead of this, or something like that. I never understood it. So when I finally found mine, I looked up, got it for $1. Guy was selling comics out of his garage. So when I ran across this, and this is almost 10 years later, you know, it took me almost 5 years to find an affordable copy if I found it at all. I never understood it. So I got this out of principle. You know, it was you know, I think $1.50 or something. And I don't know. I read it. Nothing real spectacular seems to happen. I just don't understand it. And I haven't looked up to see what it's worth. I mean, this was 10 years ago, but there's a 5-year period where this was just big money around here, and I don't get it. Then I got these for $1. Who could pass this up? Frank Thorne, Red Sonja, number 6. And I'm not going to say anything, but Frank Thorne, to set the mood, he's a awesome artist, and he does cartoons for Playboy now. Okay, so this is 1977. This is code approved. Okay. First page, we have Red Sonja looking out in the distance and sees a tower. Just look at that. This reminds me of the Little Mermaid movie poster that came out, the original one that they had to ban because they had something like that hidden on the poster. Is that not funny? And then it gets even worse. That's her walking up to the thing and then looking at it all like, there she is. Look at that look on her face as she walks up to that phallic looking tower. Cracks me up. And I was real happy to find these. These were $1 also. A little beat up, but it's okay. Barry Windsor Smith issue, number 12 of Conan. Just very happy to find that one. And then I found number 18 also. Alright guys, that's it. Just wanted to share a few things. Thanks for watching, and subscribe. I'm going to take a little page from Ghost Critic and say like and leave a comment. You know, the Red Sonja thing cracks me up. It's like she's walking up on a big man thing.